Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, guys. Of course, hanging out with mega good vibes. And we are on to the messages from the masculines. Let's see what's going on with the masculine collective. What kind of messages want to come through? What are they experiencing? What are they going through? Universe, you can see who is tuning in for the reading. Please provide clarity on their journey. Okay, what's happening with your masculine? Okay, so some of them could be taking off the masks, questioning their beliefs. I've been getting this energy a lot where, like, a lot of your masculines are getting really, I want to say, fed up with some of the cycles that they are in. They could be questioning, like, their beliefs at this time. Like, is this really what I stand for? Is this really what I want to keep doing? I'm hearing. This could be a mirrored message as well for the Divine Feminines or whoever is watching this reading. I just feel like there's a large majority of you wanting change, or you might find yourself questioning yourself, like, at this time, like, what am I doing? Like, what do I really want? I need to be clear with myself. Some of you could also be needing self-care. Maybe your energy is low and you need to take care of yourself, but this could be what's behind many of you feeling like you just need to slow down a little bit. It's time to make a decision for some of you, okay? I'm also getting for many of you, like, relocating is a big theme that's coming up. And it's because many of you are thinking about, like, leaving behind a situation. You don't feel like yourself, and I feel like you're masculine here. That's where this energy is coming from. They don't feel like themselves. They're taking a good hard look at themselves, okay? And it could be exhausting. Like, I feel like many of you are not getting sleep as well, with self-care and energy coming up, and you're being called to address it, okay? Don't lose sleep. Make sure you guys are doing what you need to do to relax yourselves. Self-care is a big thing right now. If you guys aren't getting sleep, make sure that you're looking at your routine in the day and penciling time out to get to bed early, okay? Sleep with your phone in a different room if you have to. If you find yourself getting caught up in, like, aimlessly scrolling through social media, for example, maybe you're watching video after video on YouTube. If you find yourself getting caught up in it, make sure you catch yourself right where you are and say, this is what Intuitive had mentioned in the reading. I'm going to stop because, I feel like your energy is being depleted at this time. Or the reason some of you may be very called to just kind of do those things is because some of you could have masculines that really don't want to face themselves at this time. But I feel like if they don't want to face themselves, they keep getting tower moments. That's the unfortunate part. Okay, let's ask the deck a question on what the masculines are realizing about themselves. Okay, why maybe they need a lot of self-care right now. Like, what are they learning about, like, their beliefs, and since maybe taking off this mask. Okay, I'll keep these. Okay, so they could have been feeling, this is where it's coming from, like, feeling a sense of lack. Whatever situation that they're in right now, they find, like, those cycles that keep happening over and over again is the lack and the doubts that they feel. Something about the doubts is like, I don't know if this is what I want. I'm not sure if this is what I should be doing. Okay, and if it's a karmic situation and you guys are wondering, it'll not always, but I want to say it'll sometimes be mirrored to your journey as well. So if you're refusing to look at something, or you keep having karmic cycles repeat in your life, many of you know from experience, like, when you go back to a situation where you think the grass is going to be greener, oftentimes the universe will keep creating more towers for us. It'll put us back into a state of lack. And I'm hearing self-doubt as well, because look, we also have disharmony, triggers, and conflict coming up with your masculines, okay? And that's all because the mask is coming off. Sorry guys, I feel like the mask is coming off, the mask is falling off. Even with that notification, it scared me a little bit there. Like, it literally made my heart jump. And look at this, we have toxicity, we have bound, and we have patterns, okay? So somebody is definitely experiencing tower moments, or having that realization of, like, who am I right now? Like, why am I doing this? I don't even feel good in this situation. That's what I feel like is happening for a lot of the masculines. And many of you, as the person listening, you could be in the feminine energy. You're feeling like this is resurfacing for you as well. It's you're no longer, like, feel it. Like, if you guys have been feeling stuck, I feel like all of the energy of, like, celebration, gifts, and abundance have left. It's like if you guys are returning to karmic situations, including this divine masculine, sooner or later they find themselves back in this space of lack. Their finances are suffering. They're not taking care of themselves the way that they used to with self-care. And the universe keeps hitting the masculine collective with this kind of energy. Disharmony triggers or conflict. I feel like this facade is a masculine that went back to a karmic situation, and it's getting really tiring and frustrating now that the same thing keeps happening. And that's why many of them are believing more and more in this whole twin flame journey, because something's got to go. I'm hearing something's got to go, something's got to give. That is what your masculines are feeling right now with taking off this mask, or feeling like, you know what, if I continue on in this situation, it just feels fake. And it's like every time I return back to this karmic situation, it fizzles out quick. Like I feel like everything suffers. They end up, and I'm hearing too, like for many of your masculines, like the conflict, okay, the conflict and the triggers with this karmic person, like it gets even worse like when they reconnect. So a lot of your masculines could be going through this phase of like losing sleep, feeling really fatigued. It is because I feel like karmic energy is pulling on them in a way that's like very irritating. A lot of your masculines could be getting irritated with themselves that they keep putting themselves back into a situation. Okay, it could, and you know what I'm hearing too, like each time you experience triggers with your divine masculine, like if you guys connect, you trigger them off in a way that makes them feel fearful of love, or it gets them to take a good look at the life they're currently living. Because I feel like the connection with you bring out like honesty, integrity, you know, it's like you're a constant reminder to this masculine to live through their higher self. And I feel like right now they are in the depths of these things popping up. And I'm hearing too, like you, like whoever is listening to this reading, you've talked a lot about this energy with your person before. You've maybe shared some of your experiences about like karma and you know, just getting intuitive nudges about like living more like autonomous, or living with more integrity, or you know, like I feel like they know something about what's happening to them. It's like they can recognize that this is part of a karmic cycle that they're going through. And I keep hearing you're right, or you were right. So many of you could have a masculine that, you know, slightly feels a little bit resentful towards you for being right, or it's like they may stay away or be silent on you because they're going through a cycle that you might have foreseen. Okay, let's see how else the masculines are being affected. I feel like this deck really represents the energy between you both. How is your masculine feeling in your heart space for you as they go through these changes on the journey? What do they want you to know? I feel like this one I wanted to flip out. Let's see here. We have retreat. Okay, so it's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, the energy I'm getting from this card is while your masculines are going through this heavy kind of energy, one thing that they tend to do is like close their eyes and disconnect from the world, and you are their safe place or safe space. This is something that many of you may feel at times. You become all of a sudden euphoric, or you might get yourself caught up in telepathy with them, or I feel like your energy will shift very drastically. So you could be in like a really chippy cherry mood, and then it's like a few hours later you're like, why am I getting this feeling? Like, why am I getting this like intense feeling? And many of you will know because the energy or the person you think about behind this energy is oftentimes your divine masculine. Okay, so they could be disconnecting, or when they close their eyes in order to just get some inner peace for a moment or two, they think about you very romantically, or they may think of like holding you or hugging you. I've been picking up too on a masculine that keeps like saying your name. It's like it could be like right when they're waking up from sleep. They may get like or struggle with a feeling of not wanting to get out of bed, and they may call out for you. Okay, like they may call out for you. And yes, if you guys are wondering if they're sleeping beside another person, a karmic partner, the karmic partner also notices that they're doing this. Okay, they can't help it. It's like they're asleep. They can't control what they're doing while they're asleep. But I'm hearing too, like if your masculines are in karmic situations, a lot of conflicts and triggers are coming up, because this could be something that your masculines are doing. They are literally calling out to you or calling your name in order to gain some kind of inner peace right now from the towers that they're going through and experiencing. All right, guys. So I got a bunch of people trying to get a hold of me right now, so I'm going to cut the reading here, but I will be back on again to do another one. All right? I love you guys. Take it easy. I hope you found clarity in the reading, okay? Bye, guys.